Now, good shot. Spot.
At the 10th, and he is coming off a really tough stretch. He bogeyed the 8th, doubled the 9th. So he is at +2 and will stay there with that par at 10.
Well, it's that kind of golf course. You know, you see these guys shooting 8 under par and thinking, wow, this must be a pitch and putt today, but it's not. You have to put the ball in play off the tee.
Playing some up in Canada. And then he turned into this juggernaut. It is interesting to think, though, this is his first time in the FedEx Cup playoffs because of that super season.
A year ago, Dan, Will Zalatoris was not eligible for the FedEx Cup playoffs, so this is his first ever foray in the postseason on the PGA Tour. He's on the left side of the fairway at 15. We know how great of a ball striker Will Zalatoris is, and man, that's a lovely shot. Let's see how that putting stroke fares from this distance. Oh, we talked about the ball striking, Paul. If this thing matches up with that, look out. He is so good.
New caddy Joel Stock on the bag.
Well, really surprised Will Z is over par. This is a ball striker's golf course, and certainly that is the strength of Will's game.
How easy this hole is played, by far and away the easiest hole on the golf course. Probably one of the easier holes on tour this year, if not the easiest. From the middle of the fairway. He's spewing if he doesn't hold this, and he didn't even go close.
No. You know, that's been the problem. You think back to even that playoff loss to Luke List, how poor of an effort that was on the putt that would have won it for Zalatoris. Zalatoris to save his par. And he does. Rolling it in is Will. Will the thrill at 11.
You get a few guys doing some stretches and warm-up exercises. Not many. They'd all be out on the range grinding. Every single one of these players, that's exactly the same as what Davis Riley did. Not even close.
Oh, a tap-in par and a disappointing par for Zalatoris. Yeah, from touching people's feet to making birdies. Now Will Zalatoris, he is on the move.
He's one over par earlier on. He certainly found his range. This looks pretty good too. This is going in.
Two reachable par 5s, and that's a dropped shot on one of them at 4. Zalatoris for birdie.
Troy Merritt and J.J. Spahn. Speaking of 11, Zalatoris is there.
Speaking of a good ball striker.
Man, I'll tell you, the ball comes out of the middle of his club face almost every time.
Yeah, I had a great day yesterday.
Shot. Will. Get on it. Yeah!
I do. I think so. And on this golf course, I mean, I've seen a 63, right? So 7, 8 under isn't out of it.
Here at 15, Dan, there's a lot of math during the FedEx Cup playoffs, but here's some terrific arithmetic. 120 yards for Will Zalatoris. That inviting hole location, and oh, look at that, 120 yards to 5 feet.
Well, he keeps doing that. Every time he stands over a wedge, it's going right at the flag.
To 15.
Finally found something Tiger didn't do, Dan. There's Zalatoris. Oh, yeah. If that club matches up with the rest of his game, he's now made 3 birdies in his last 5 holes.
It's looking good. Will Zalatoris 1 out of the lead.
At 16, Will Zalatoris from just outside of 12 feet. This is for birdie to tie the lead. Oh, it just drips in on the high side.
You see the look on his face there when that went in, Justin.
There's movement.
Okay, yeah, it wiggles a little bit.
He's gotten better at handling it, though. He has. Second now for Zalatoris here at the last.
That is just one of the most committed swings that you're ever going to see.
Spinning it back.
And another beauty.
He'll have one of those putts in a range that he hasn't been stellar in.
And that ranks 187th.
This for the solo lead, and it never touched the cup. He's also dealing with a different caddy. He and his caddy and really good friend Ryan Goebel parted ways in the middle of the tournament last week after 36 holes at the Wyndham Championship. Zalatoris saying it was a difficult decision, so he's got Joel Stock on the bag right now. Stock played golf collegiately at Oregon. Stock also was a longtime caddy for Ben Crane, but he said it was a tough decision.
This guy's a fantastic iron player.
Just a wedge here, flighted down, starting right, turning in on a really good line.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with a birdie. Is this going to be the day for Will Zalatoris?
Will Zalatoris, here's that putting stroke on display at the first.
Okay, there you go. Little confidence.
Second at the second.
Yeah, he dealt with that pressure all day, Dan.
Watch this one. So he hits the first one within 4 feet, the second one within a foot. So in the meantime, with all the drama surrounding Cam Smith, all Will Zalatoris has gone out and put his approaches a combined 5 feet at 1 and 2. A little tap in for consecutive birdies there.
This is all about how it lands, exactly where it lands with the spin. See if he can judge it correctly. I wouldn't think he'd be super pleased with that.
He became a different player. It'd be interesting to see if Will does the same with Joel Stock, who's a great green reader as well.
Well, they got it ironed out there. Beautiful putt.
And the second here for Zalatoris, who started off with 3 birdies in a row.
Yeah, and hit 17 consecutive greens until this one, and with a good effort.
No problem saving par there. Stays at 14 under. And FedEx Cup points quadrupled in the playoffs. And that could be huge for Zalatoris. It's one of the great swings in the world today.
Straight up and down is how that works.
And that was 9 iron from 177 on a good line.
Oh, yes.
Judging all of that, Zing.
That's incredible. I mean, that's why he's on top of the board.
Back at the 5th, Woody, for Zalatoris.
Down the hill, maybe a dimple to the left. Not much in it.
So Zalatoris with a par after the 3 birdie streak to start. Keeps his 2-shot lead over Spahn and Straka.
Now Zalatoris is third, John.
Good lie, flat lie, plenty of green to work with. Should be able to spin it a little bit.
Oh, like that? What a shot.
Yeah, just a good lob wedge. Should have plenty of spin.
Wow. Boy, that sailed on him downwind. So unlucky off the tee to be right up against the tree. Had no play at the green. So he falls back into a tie with J.J. Spahn at 13 under.
Left-hand grip. You'll be able to see it from this angle, too. Watch his hands rotate away. Like that.
And that's our Top Tracer technology presented by T-Mobile for Business.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You just knew he was going to do something here. Get a short iron in Will Zalatoris' hand, and he is dangerous.
Just caromed off the knob there, and now he's got a good look at his 4th birdie. Birdie look here for Zalatoris, Woody.
This feels like a big one. First bogey of the day at the last, and right in that distance that he struggled with. So this could be big.
Again, that 4 to 8 foot zone, that's going to be the 7th putt he's missed in that range, but he's actually putted, believe it or not, pretty well considering that. But imagine if he was really running the tables. See if he can do it. It'll be a little lower if he can prevent it from jumping. If not, he'll moonshot it.
He's going right at it. What a shot.
Yeah.
And Zalatoris for his par to stay on top now by himself. Yep. We're going to get into it a little bit later on about how Zalatoris has found something with his putting that he'd been searching for. By the way, Morikawa tapped in for his birdie, Woody, at 16 to get within 1.
Starting right, turning over a hair right at it as usual.
He's just an incredible ball striker.
Leads the field in strokes gained, tee to green and approach, and he's going to bury this one. Yes!
He had an epiphany just before the PGA Championship earlier this year. He was in panic mode, as Coach Josh Gregory told us.
And Will Zalatoris, after that beautiful little pitch shot, this to save par. Okay, catches a lot of those short ones out on the toe of the putter, but certainly he's made most all of them here this week.
To stay tied with Straka. How about that? We talked about his renewed confidence with that putting stroke.
Zalatoris.
Similar line, but coming in more to the left.
Golf shot.
So let's see if he's picking the right club, playing the right shot here. It's just so hard to lag this up there. It's got great speed on it.
This looks great.
Is that any good? What a save.
How about that nerve from Will Zalatoris?
Wow. And he's just tied for the lead. We've seen guys bail so far away from the water today.
Co-leader Will Zalatoris on one of our featured holes here at the 16th. He gets the break of the day.
The points, because he goes to solo third. I'm going to let you handle that.
Looks like he's going to miss. Here's Will Zalatoris at 17.
How about this tee shot? Took it all the way through the fairway, and what a beautiful iron shot.
Will Zalatoris is tied for the lead, though, at 15 under par. This is his birdie putt at 17. A pivotal hole left to go for Will Zalatoris. Sepp Straka in the final pairing right behind these guys. At 18, Will Zalatoris from the right rough. Played it to here.
Yeah, well, he hit it in the right bunker off the tee, and that's going to be that putt that moves a little bit to the right.
At the 18th, this is to post 15 under par. Oh! And the emotion from Zalatoris.
Starting right, not turning over, right edge of the green.
Yeah, pretty far away.
And really fast. That is a fast one. Getting that down in 2 is not a guarantee.
And it's just made the biggest difference in the world for Zalatoris. What a beautiful lag putt. Zalatoris going to finish out here.
Yeah, that grip change gave him all kinds of control with the putter, and it showed.
Number 1 in lag putting this week. And he'll be outside Straka for par. Can he make another big one for par? He knows what it does, and he executes.
This is dangerously right.
That is on an aggressive line. That just hops along and wedges in between the grass and that stone wall. Solid. And it was. And he's got it! Finally, Zalatoris is a PGA Tour winner. And wouldn't you know, it's another clutch putt that wins it for Zalatoris.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. To watch another video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.